Ok, venga, vamos a seguir a ver si logramos la paz de una vez. Segundo, que hago una cosa rápida, que es compartir un vídeo que se acaba de publicar, básicamente. Más que nada porque YouTube ya no... bueno, hace tiempo ya no pone los tweets automáticos, digamos. Tienes que hacer tú, manualmente. En fin. A ver. Mapa. ¿Mapa? Mapa. Vamos. Creo que vamos bien. Para nada. Ahora sí. Ahora sí. Igual podemos atravesar esto y llegamos antes. Uy.
Hey, thanks for coming.
I wish I'd had more time to prepare a proper analysis on the costs and benefits of your proposed union, but I suppose we'll have to improvise.
Gotta admit, I really thought I was walking into a trap here. I'm ready.
Don't fret. The captain here is right honorable. Usually.
Stellar Bay's got food and walls. And my people need both. If you'll have us, we're willing to share the space.
Do you have any idea what that would cost? Why, drawing up the budget alone is going to take weeks.
No dispones de semanas, Sanger. Zora está lista para tomar por asalto la ciudad ahora mismo. ¿Y si los iconoclastas prestaran apoyo a vuestras líneas de suministros? Si vas a elaborar un presupuesto, te agradecería que incluyeras el sueldo para mí. Creo que la segunda opción es la mejor.
Not good enough. I need to move a fair amount of my people into the city. We need shelter, Captain.
No me refiero a que viváis fuera, sino a que ayudéis de vez en cuando en las tierras salvajes.
Suppose some of our healthier folk could offer aid. Some of us need to stay in the city proper, though.
Captain, this might really work.
Truly, a compromise? I'm not sure I'd ever have heard as much from Graham.
Graham was a murderous fiend, and I'd be shocked if you didn't already know that.
Ahorita Zora, Graham era amigo de Sanjar. Algo me dice que Sanjar no lo sabía. No creo que Sanjar le hiciera daño a Daniel. Si lo sabía, no estaba de acuerdo con ello. Algo me dice que Sanjar no lo sabía.
This feels like one of those times when everyone at headquarters but me is laughing at something, but you two aren't laughing.
Amber Heights, you haulhead. 10 years ago, Graham had all those people killed.
What? That's not possible. Even for him, that's going too far.
Encontramos correspondencia suya con los piratas. ¿No te pareció muy oportuno que todos murieran después de bloquear tu propuesta?
But that means I had no idea, I swear. Look, we were both fed up with corporate leadership, but I never guessed he'd do something like that.
I think he's being truthful, Captain. I feel it in my gut. Kind of nauseous, but ticklish.
You can't take bureaucrats at their word. You back someone into a corner like this, and they'll say anything to get out of it. Okay. You're right. Sorry. It'll take me a while to get over losing Graham.
You know, I felt the same way years ago when he first left. There was something magnetic about him that lets you ignore the things you didn't want to see. But surely you know what that's like.
Yeah, I do. Okay, if you're willing to house and supply some of us, I'll have our more capable soldiers help out.
As am I. Oh, I can feel my blood pressure lowering already.
Thanks for coming out, Sanjar. I, guess I'll see you at Stellar Bay.
We done a good thing, Captain. A real good thing. Lots of folks are gonna be better off because of this.
Bien, 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 bien. Estupendo. Estupendo. Es que de aquí... ¿Qué hago, tío? Vale. Ahora sí. Vamos a la nave. Y podemos ir con la historia. Quería conseguir la paz entre ellos, sí o sí.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members, Ellie or... We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Ok. Upa.
I understand we have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist.
Don't know how you managed to get Zora and Sanjar in the same room.
Cosas que pasan. A ver. Algunos guardias del ministro Clark frecuentan un bar de la zona. Puede que uno de ellos te proporcione algún tipo de información sobre la residencia Clark. Bueno, la residencia de Clark. Siempre está rodeada de guardias, no será fácil entrar. ¿Ministro? Guardia. Pues vamos con el guardia. Si sabemos cómo llegar. Con la música de ascensor. Hostia, tú. Qué guay.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Wanna be famous?
Nope.
According to local legend, if you walk around the orrery 3 times, your corporate rival will die of a paper cut.
Se cortará con un papel y morirá.
Think I'd get arrested if I climbed up on that to get a look at the gearings?
Nah, probably just shot.
No estoy seguro por dónde se entra. ¿Por aquí, quizá? Guardia, aquí está.
Hey, stand back, you. I'm part of Minister Clark's personal detail, and that means you gotta keep 5 feet back at all times. Yep, you're looking at the minister's newest personal guard. Right here. The others took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all. Oh, he's, medium height with, like, medium colored hair and, like, a kind of a medium face. Just like in his posters. Everyone tells me he's very private, okay? Besides, I just started. He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the colony. Yeah. That means I got a key to the minister's estate, my own personal UDL-issued shotgun. They don't give those out to just anyone. That's right. Not just anyone is allowed to have a key to Minister Clark's residence. It's all very high level. That's a great idea. I'll have a Spectrum vodka.
Captain, I can smell him from clear over here. I reckon he's had a fair number already.
Tiene pinta, tiene pinta.
Sure have, because today's my big day.
He's got powerful good ears, too.
And a powerful thirst. You have a Spectrum vodka for a new pal? Oh, maybe they got some at the bar.
En el bar. A ver.
You tried our new cocktail sponsored by Rizzo's? 1 part purple Spectrum vodka, 1 part artificial tomato-like substitute juice. We call it a Blue Bloody Mary. Oh, by all means, ask away. What can I do for you? Then you'll want to speak with our automechanical inebriation assistant, located just over there.
¿Con este? No entiendo nada. Ah, no, con este,
Allow
joder.
me to improve your drinking experience with fine cocktails and pre-approved banter.
No, no, no. A ver.
Hey, you look familiar. Have we met before?
Ay.
Here's to me. Hey, you are really great. Have I told you that? We should be friends. Wow, listen to me. I'm soaked. I should probably slow down before I'm face down on the tile somewhere. Who am I kidding? I could have another. You got another?
Vale, voy a comprar el máximo.
Allow me to improve your drinking experience with fine cocktails and pre-approved banter.
Esto se tendría que poder saltar. Era esto, ¿verdad? Sí. Que se muera de un coma etílico este hombre.
Have we met before? It's not every day you get your dream job, right? Wow, you got like this crazy energy. Has anyone ever told you that? You're like a manosaur. You got a manosaur energy. Oh, Laws. I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2 of you. I really shouldn't. I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow if I don't stop.
Nonsense. You've got another in you. Doctor's orders.
Guess I can't argue with that. Ugh. Was that one supposed to taste like purple berry crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast?
Qué asco, tío.
I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Vale, es nuestra oportunidad para hacernos con la tarjeta. Que la lleva encima, de hecho.
I just need to sit down.
Acaba de palmar. Vale. Pues ha salido mejor de lo que pensaba esto. A ver, la putada es cómo llego allí. Hay un puente, vale. Que no sé cómo se llegará al puente, pero bueno. ¡Adiós! Aquí. Creo. Vale.
Citizens, today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history. After a deep and thorough examination of our budgets...
Is it me, or could each of these homes fit all of Edgewater inside? Tannery and all.
This property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors will be fined to the fullest extent of company policy. This ultimatum brought to you by Universal Defense Logistics. That's funny. The minister isn't expecting visitors, and you don't much look like one of those couriers from HPS. Sure you are. And what is it you're delivering today?
Bueno, de momento nos está saliendo bien.
Ever wonder if maybe we got some things in common?
This isn't another thing about wrenches and guns, is it?
Cause you're a surgeon and I'm a mechanic. We both fix.
Huh?
Okay. Real slick.
Vale.
You don't much like me, huh, Dr. Ellie?
It's nothing personal. I'm just not the touchy-feely type.
It's just, you seem fine with the others. Did I do something to make you unhappy with me?
You gotta stop.
There's nothing to see here. Move along. Yeah? Let's see it. Looks like your papers are in order. All right. Go on through.
I've done plenty of smuggling runs, but this thing with the chemicals is bold.
Vale, parece que tengo vía libre, vaya.
How did you get in here? You're not one of my guards. What are you doing here?
Oh, my law. Captain, that's the minister! Mr. Clark! Oh, wow!
So, this is one of the guys who runs the colony, huh? Small room for a big shot.
If this is about another Aetherwave clip or radio spot, You may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes.
Qué
I'm
bien.
not doing anymore.
He venido a buscar el dimetil... Bueno, eso.
Have I not made myself clear? Slowly and loudly, Aloysius, that's the only way these morons understand anything. I said, you may tell Charles to go fuck himself. Then you're not part of Rockwell's PR team. That means you're a dissident? A real live dissident? But what are you doing here? And how did you get in? My friend, the slightest demonstration of independent thought or action renders one a dissident in the board's rather expansive definition of the term. Which is why I'm dying to know what brought you here. Drugs, of course. What else? Why did I get my hopes up? Back to idiot speak. I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
He's got no idea what we're asking about.
Will that be all, then? Oh dear, I don't think I can say this any more slowly. Unless... Of course! It's Rockwell again, who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way. You are a quick study, indeed. I've long suspected Rockwell of transacting business in my name, but this proves it.
You've been all alone in this house? Would you like me to make you tea?
Please.
No puede ser.
This is important. Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it. How should I know? I've been under house arrest for years. But there is a way to find out, and perhaps to set things right. Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
This all feels off, Captain. Like when there's a storm coming, but everything's quiet and still.
Believe me, things have been off around here for a very, very long time. A reckoning is most certainly due.
We really gonna do this? Getting involved is a messy business, and it rarely pays.
This is about more than bits. This is about the survival of the colony. If you don't help, who will? Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter. Via the Acropolis District, of course. That's where the most important corporate and government facilities are. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons. Well, you won't have much human company down there. Plenty of sprats and automechanicals, though. When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are. Wait! Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance. Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening here. Good. Halcyon is in dire need of someone like you.
Venga. La ciudad de las estrellas. Y luego está la tarea esta. Vale. Vale. Segundo. Que ahora no sé si tenemos que salirnos de aquí.
You must be joking.
Uy.
Oh, there. That's one right there. Riot irradiating on.
Irradia indecencia por todos sus poros. What?
The Acropolis district is off limits. Move along.
You could have asked me, you know.
What in the law's name are you on about? Sure. Let me just take that off your hands. Did I say restricted area? Slip of the tongue. What I meant was, welcome to the Acropolis district.
¿Cuántos tengo ahora? Por curiosidad. Es que estoy forrado. En realidad.
I never could have handled the desk job. You ever get the urge to just hawk one on the floor?
No me marca dónde tengo que ir. Ah, arriba del todo, literalmente. Vale.
State your business. Please step away. This entry is for high priority HHC business only. Huh. I didn't realize we were still using those iridescent stickers. But this looks right. I'll just need you to register your weapons with a revised request to carry 32B form. Each weapon will need a separate form. It's procedure. Now, let's see. Damn it. When did I run out of forms? I was going to suggest that myself. Look, you don't have time to wait on new forms. And I can't afford the citations for impeding HAC business. So I'm going to save us both some trouble and waive your forms. Just know there are a bunch of guards upstairs, and they're all high on dervish mist and low on patience. So try anything funny, and they'll paint the walls with your guts.
Qué simpáticos.
Apologies for the wait. I was arranging my stationery. Personal assistant to Adjutant Akande and Chairman Rockwell. I'm also responsible for organizing the adjutant's stationery, which is more of a hobby. Ah. Oh, you were being serious. I'm obliged to inform you that Chairman Rockwell is unavailable for an indeterminate duration. Will there be anything else?
Don't know how you managed to get Zora and Sanjar in the same room.
¿Me tengo que liar a tiros?
Excuse me, just a moment.
Just goes to show you never really see your hometown till you travel with a visitor.
Pues parece que el presidente no está aquí. A ver, un segundo. Es desde aquí, ¿verdad? Enviar mensaje del ministro Clark a la Tierra. Vale. Tarjeta de acceso del ministro. A ver, el borrador de la presentación está listo para reproducirse. Al Departamento de Relaciones Públicas aún le queda mucho trabajo para terminar de pulirlo. Pero de momento hemos incluido los puntos clave. El cine está al borde de la inanición. Para acceder a la versión actual, imprima su tarjeta de acceso al ministro de la ciudad. Vale. Operación completada. Retiro su tarjeta de acceso.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
That was all a story, wasn't it? It's not real.
I don't know about you, but I'm all for living fast and dying young.
Naughty.
I beg your pardon. Minister Clark's former office is currently closed to solicitors. I suppose that is admissible. Please try not to break anything.
Dios. Supone que tenemos que ir abajo. Tampoco sé por dónde.
Not so fast. The Ministry of Accuracy and Morale is off limits to everyone without X-36 level clearance.
It's okay. I'm a doctor.
I don't care if you're a brain surgeon. If you don't work here, or for Chairman Rockwell himself, you're not getting in.
Worth a try. You'd be surprised how often that works.
Like I said, X-36 clearance only beyond this point. I don't know how you got that, but I still don't know you, and I don't have any new clearances on the list.
Mierda.
I think I'm gonna start taking my lunches out in the city. That woman from downstairs is still in the cafeteria.
That scientist? The one who's been hounding the clerks? Ooh, gives me the shudders, too.
They're all pretty unpleasant. What do you think they actually do down there?
Best not to ask. Remember that one clerk, Emily? She found a badge, one of them.
Portal de recursos humanos del Ministerio de Veracidad y Ética. Los humanos son el cuarto recurso más importante del ministerio. Si tienes alguna queja relacionada con tu trabajo, escríbela aquí, ¿vale? Ver quejas. Theodore Isaacs me sigue robando los bocadillos de Lila Mora. Sé que ha sido ese niñato con cara de ratrucha porque le he visto con migas de galletas saladas en los labios y manchas de Lila Mora en la bata. Trabajar a su lado y ver cómo se saca los restos de mi almuerzo de esos dientes tan asquerosos me dan ganas de gritar. Vale, lo he hecho, he gritado. Ya me siento un poco mejor. Me voy a sentar en la cocina y a esperar a que lo vuelva a hacer. Lo pillaré con las manos en la masa y después enviaré otra queja. Me voy a poner morada a escribir. Ahora se supone que tenemos algo... ¿Te has enterado de que el... Carolina científica del Ministerio de Veracidad se iba a matar con Theodore, uno de sus compañeros? ¿Y dónde está Caroline, compañera? Caroline... Son oficinistas. Una científica del ministerio. Se llama Caroline. Oficinista, oficinista, oficinista. Más oficinistas. Entiendo que tendría que estar por aquí. O en alguna otra puerta. Estos son los baños. Por aquí no se entra.
Hey, did Tillman get transferred or something?
That's right. You weren't here when it happened. Some UDL officers.
Oficinistas. No entiendo. ¿Dónde cojones está Caroline, tío? Podemos preguntarle igual a algún guardia. Si aquí mejor no entrar.
Like I said, X-36 clearance only beyond this point. And you're still not cleared.
¿Está Caroline? ¿Fuera? No creo. Estaba pensando que igual los túneles... Igual no, ¿eh?
Can we talk?
No tiene pinta.
Since we're in Byzantium, there's something I've been meaning to do. Anything else?
Pero ¿cómo cojones me voy a los túneles? Si no puedo abrir esto siquiera. Vale, aquí están los túneles. Igual puede ser que sea esto. O sea, igual por aquí, quiero decir, igual llegamos... No hay nada más que hacer.
How'd you do that so fast?
¡Hostia!
System.
Their mistake.
Stronger. My kind of act. Anyone else?
Guys, all right?
Pues no la palman, ¿eh?
I see him there.
Oh, sweet.
Take your best shot, asshole.
Por aquí se vuelve, ¿verdad? No estoy seguro. Me cago en la puta. A ver.
growth beginning.
Make him regret it.
Aiming system failure.
Coño. ¿Qué estamos dando la vuelta o qué?
All security, but
Es que igual no se puede llegar donde quiero llegar por aquí, vaya. No se me ocurre otra. Vale. Vale. Ya lo pillo. Ya lo pillo. Buah. Pues solo se me ocurre liarme a tiros, vaya. Es que no... La trabajadora que se lleva mal con su compañero no sé dónde puede estar. Sinceramente. Hombre, a tiros o intentar entrar sin hacer mucho ruido, tío. O sea... No me lo puedo creer.
They're on him. Down they go. That does it. Time for a drink? I won't tell.
Hostia, que tenía que usar esto, tío. Ay, qué mierda. Vale. Voy intentando desbloquear la puerta. Hostias. Algo me dice que no voy bien, ¿eh? Me está agotando la mierda esta, tío. lo puedo creer. No puede ser, no puede ser, no puede ser, no puede ser. La tengo que ir recto.
Something's not right. Huh? Nothing there.
Ya que tengo que ir justo por la puerta en la que están estos. Tiene toda la pinta.
Hey, you!
No visitors allowed, citizen. I'm going to need to see some identification. What? I don't need to see your identification. Move along.
What?
Keep your eyes out for dissidents.
Don't know how you managed to get Zora and Sanjar in
Sí, pero ahora como cojones vuelvo ahí,
the
tío.
same room.
Por arriba igual. A ver. Venga, hombre. ¿Y ahora? Transferir. Vale. Continuar. 100%. Vale. Anda. Vale, bien. No ha salido mal del todo. Salvo por los tiros iniciales. Que habría sido mejor no... no llevarlos a cabo, pero bueno.
I believe I hear Felix and... You have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports. And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career. You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate. Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us. He has a litany of charges against him. Vandalism, illegal experimentation, sedition. I could go on.
Sedición.
Wells is a dangerous madman. His plan is going to endanger everyone in Halcyon. He's an obsessive psychopath. And he's using you. You're in contact with Wells. I want you to send us a tracing signal from his communication terminal. You are making a serious mistake.
Adjutant Akonde's call has been terminated. Will there be anything else, Captain? We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me. What? Oh, yes, well, that's obvious. Anyone with 2 working labs can see this colony's slouching toward oblivion. Why do you think we've been doing all this? I revived you to help me save Halcyon from annihilation. Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse? And the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself? I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us?
Si lo piensas.
Plan? That's a goddamn escape clause. That makes 2 things we don't have. Time and chemicals to revive the other settlers. None of this was supposed to happen. I was supposed to revive the Hope's colonists. We were supposed to have enough time to solve the problem before we all starved. Human test subjects. Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board. Thank you. You've brought me enough chemicals to get started, at least. I'm just sorry they came at the cost of human lives. Those poor people, they must have died in agony. What exactly was the board trying to accomplish? You say the board's trying to freeze their subjects over and over again without inflicting permanent damage? Well, they're nowhere close to solving that problem. I'll tell you this much. The board scientists are hopelessly lost. After years of fruitless experimentation, they've made exactly 0 progress. We're out of time. We're out of chemicals. We may very well be out of options. If the board has their way, we're all going to be spending the rest of our lives frozen in stasis. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers. Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head. Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope. Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius! We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab. Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
I don't know much about skip drives, not the physics anyhow. I do know the Hope's real massive. How's our bitty little ship supposed to skip it?
Excellent question, my sharp-witted mechanic. You will use your own ship to power up the Hope's skip drive. Your navigational computer can handle the rest.
I've got a healthy disregard for personal safety, but this sounds crazy, even to me.
Your instincts are correct. By any reasonable definition of sanity, this plan is crazy. Wonderful. You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the Unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope's skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately. I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers, scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it.
Venga. Pues nada, lo vamos dejando por aquí. Voy a volver a la nave y, como digo, lo dejamos.
Can we talk?
No, ahora no. Nos tenemos que ir. Vale, guardamos. Y hasta la próxima.